Hey friends, I wanted to bring you a little bit behind the scenes in where I am as far as my book, and I know that many of you have been following my journey, and for that I am very grateful. Thank you for reading my newsletters on LinkedIn. We are at 13 editions, and the last one was published a week ago. I'm actually working on a new edition to be published this upcoming Sunday. I try to publish every 2 weeks. Now, this last month has been a little crazy with work, travel, events, speaking, and I might have skipped a couple of weeks. So, August, that was that. And what I wanted to get to is some of the challenges that I feel like I've been going through this season. I started the year with a lot of inertia, and it was a good type of movement in the right direction. I have written all the chapters and all the drafts are here, with the exception of the last chapter, which is the 15th, and that is the AI chapter. Now, I feel like things are moving so fast in the world of AI that this chapter is needing to be very much present to where we are at the moment when I publish the book. So most likely it's going to be written just as I'm about to publish the book. However, where I am right now feeling a little stuck is in the editing mode. And I realized how much I need to go back into the manuscript and edit. When I was recording the 4 episodes for the 6-year anniversary, if you recall, I had all of those 4 episodes released in July, and they each took different segments and different parts from the raw manuscript, and they weren't necessarily continuous, and they weren't necessarily the entire chapter either, but it kind of gave you a bit of a insight into what I'm writing. So while I was recording those, and again, I was reading the manuscript, and this is the unedited manuscript, I realized how much I need to dedicate time to editing. Now, editing in itself, it shouldn't be a hard task. You could say, hey, you have AI now, like you can just run it through an AI agent or through Claude or ChatGPT and get this edit. And I did. Like, actually, I have a few edits that I ran through Claude. I had one refined by an AI agent that I built, and yet I still felt like every time I tried to do that again with my original manuscript, it would rewrite it not in my tone of voice, and it would make shit up that I wasn't necessarily happy with. It would miss the very authentic voice that I tried to convey in the raw manuscript. So then this is when I realized, well, it sounds like this is a job for the human as much as the human wants to delegate this to the AI. And that's where I'm at. I need to get this human to work and start editing the chapters. And I think mostly I'm thinking flow and making sure that everything fits together in a way that makes sense for the reader. So I have to put myself in the shoes of a reader and realize where there might be some of the gaps. Where do I need to fill in some information, or where things might be repetitive in nature? So that's where I'm at, and I just wanted to share with you so that you get a bit of a behind the scenes of where this process is and where it's going. Hope you stay tuned to the next update, and I look forward to having this done. That's all I can say right now.